Hey guys, what's up? CFA Central here. Bringing you guys a deck list on my Royal Paladin deck. I took this deck to locals last weekend and placed in top 4, and we split, so that was pretty fun. Um, but without further ado, I guess I'll just jump into the deck list. We're on 3 King of Knights Alfred for grade 3s, 3 Solidarity Knight Ganslot, and 3 Knight of Conviction Boars. I chose to run 3 of both of these, or taking out this and bumping it up to one of these up to 4, simply because this Alfred, he's really only good in your Vanguard spot. In the rear guard, he can still use the ability to counterblast 3, call out a grade 2 or lower Paladin, but rarely use that ability unless like you have a handful of triggers and you have nothing to swing at their Vanguard with. So yeah, that's why I only run 3 of him. 3 Solidarity Knight Ganslot. This guy is a really good card and a really bad card all at the same time. The good part about him is, of course, his ability to fetch out Blaster Blade. But the bad thing is he's a 9,000 grade 3. So if you're forced to ride this card, you're going to be dishing out a lot of shield very fast. Because if you're, like, the main 2 decks are Paladins and Kagura right now, and they're both able to put out 19k beaters, and you don't want them swinging at 19 on this, commanding 15 guard for all their attacks. It's just too hard of a burden for anyone to bear, and then your hand's just going to be depleted rapidly trying to guard in the late game. So yeah, that's why he's awful. But his ability to counterblast 2 and gain plus 5,000 extra crit sometimes comes in handy. Most of the time, before you use that, you're going to want to make sure that they have dropped their perfect guard already, or they have no more. And then kept in the 1 Knight of Conviction Boars, because his ability can also be used in the rear guard to counterblast 1 and gain 3,000 attack. So if he's boosted by either a Lake Maiden Lien or a Little Sage Marin, he can become a 20k Vanguard, or 20k hitter, or 21k, forcing out 15k shields most of the time. So that's a pretty solid ability. On to the grade 2s. 4 Blaster Blades, it's staple. 4 Gallatin, 10k beater, nothing bad too can be said about that. And then 2 Covenant Knight Randolph. I run him because he's the only other decent grade 2. Tristan just sucks. But when you have more cards than your opponent, he gets plus 3,000, so he can become an 11k hitter, which is not bad at all. But sometimes you really have to, if you want to use him, you have to manage your hand size, and like if you're playing against Oracle Think Tank, then it just becomes irrelevant basically, unless they haven't been hitting their draw triggers and stuff like that. Grade 1s, you have 4 Marin, just 8k grade 1, couldn't ask for much better. 3 Flash Shields. She's your perfect guard. Really good card. You can late game, pitch your dead grade 3s in your hand for the perfect shield against their Vanguard, which is really nice. And then 4 Lake Maiden Lien. I like her a lot in this deck because if I have Alfred as my Vanguard, he can't be boosted anyways. So I just sit this behind her and pitch out my dead grade 3s or something else to try and search for the Flash Shields late game, which is really good. And then 3 Starlight Unicorn. This card's not that bad. When it's called, it gives 2,000 to another unit on the field. So it's like a one-turn Marin. It can like bump your Gallatin up to 20k if it's boosted by Marin or stuff like that. So it's a pretty useful card sometimes. Then 2 Wingles. I'm not a huge fan of Wingle. When it boosts Blaster Blade gets 4,000 until the end of the battle, so it makes Blaster Blade at 19. But that's it. It's like anything else, just a vanilla 6k booster, so it's not great at all. On to the grade 0s. Of course, you have the Barkgul. Barkgul is currently not banned in American play. When set 2 comes out though, Bushiroad says that he will most likely not be allowed as the starting Vanguard, So Paladins for until set 3 again will have to use Stardust Trumpeter. So that's gonna hurt a little because this card with Soul Saber Dragon was just way too good. But anyways, yeah, you move him to the rear, rest him to call out either Flogel or Lu, and then which gets to Lu's ability in a sec. 4 Elaine, you heal, 4 Eponas a critical. Then 2 Lu's. His ability is Counterblast 1 while you have a grade 1 Royal Paladin in Vanguard to send a Lu, a Flogel, and a Barkle to your soul to Superior Blaster Blade. So that's really good because it helps you have grade 2 consistently so you never have to worry. And also, if you miss your grade 1 ride for a turn, on turn 2, you can just bring out, if you draw a grade 1 after you miss a turn, you can bring out the grade 1 and then use Lu's ability to get to grade 2. So it's like you never missed your grade 2. Or so like you never missed your grade 1. So it catches you back up in the game. And then you're on 2 Flogel Stand Trigger. Not a huge fan, so I play 2. I just call it out with Barkle, and that's pretty much it. Then 4 draw triggers. Because I like draw triggers for their turn. It increases your hand size and gives you your Vanguard plus 5k, so it makes it easier to guard. So that's it for my Royal Paladin deck. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you are in the Michigan area, you guys should check out Collectible Investments. They have a site with YugiOhSales.com. You can buy Vanguard from there and other stuff, or just come to the store. They sell packs for $3 each, and I think boxes are $70. And they have tournaments every Saturday at like 5 or 5:30. Yeah, something like that. So it's a really cool store. You guys should definitely check it out if you're in the Michigan area. But other than that, this has been CMV Central signing out. Peace.